we're out to my favourite little dewy holes. Heap of ground around this area. But we got in from Exmouth on Friday night, and because we've only got, basically this weekend's the only weekend with half decent weather before we've got this other stupid ban that the government thought was a good idea to stop us from fishing. So we've come out here. We've had a bit of mechanical issue or electrical issue to start off with the engine. Not my work. One of the coil pack plugs became an issue, so we'll show you what we did to rectify that. So we're up early, put the boat in the water, got a couple of mile offshore, engine developed a miss, had to come back in, go back home. We thought it was a coil pack until we had a bit of a look around, and I found this little injector harness connector that was, not injector, a coil plug harness connector that was an issue. So we fixed that and we're out here. So we're going to see how we go. Hopefully we get some dewies and some whatever else might want to jump on, but we're targeting dewies. We're going to use the old Vex bottom meats. We've also got some legacy, ocean legacy jigs, so we're going to try them as well, but we haven't fished for a while. We haven't had a lot of fish in the freezer, so we're going to try our favourite way of catching dewies, which is the bottom meat. So yeah, fingers crossed. See how we go.
Mate.
I don't know, not real big, but
something.
Yeah.
Something for the board.
I'll be a pinky maybe or something. Little dewy?
It is dewy.
It's a nice dewy.
Nice. First dewy in the boat?
First dewy in the boat.
Well, get it first.
Nice little dewy.
Mint.
Nice little dewy.
It's been a while since I've seen one of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, that was cheap with the electric reel, but
Yeah.
I didn't think it was real big, so.
Yeah.
And I've only got him coming up nice and slow, so. Bitty Sambus! Ah!
Little baby
Nice Sambus! Leave me alone! Oh, he's about to pull out of his lip. That's alright, I'm gonna fuck about that. Oh. Bloody Sambo!
Little baby one.
Little Sambo! Now that's the sort of stuff you get around craypots. Good fish?
Yeah, I'm 100 meters out. be a Jewy actually.
Yeah, it might be a Jewy. Big call. I can see it. Jewy.
Yeah, boy.
Nice little Jewy.
It's about the same size as the other one.
Oh, come on, mate. One was bigger than that.
Lovely.
Well done, mate.
Oh well, it's worth it.
Yeah, bud. Go, bro.
Cheers.
You.
Finally got onto a nice Jewy. We've been sitting here for like half an hour on the same drift. It's all gone pretty quiet. And then, yeah, about to move. Got a few bites, and we got it.
Bang. Straight
Wicked.
on. You. What you got, mate?
Big ball.
Oh, big crank and baldy.
Massive baldy, boy.
Yeah, buddy.
Jig.
That's a horse baldy, dude.
That's huge. Biggest baldy I've ever caught.
Hey, that's sick, dude. That's a big baldy, mate.
Fuck yeah. That's sick. Jig.
That's good going, man. Good fish.
Absolutely shat himself on the deck.
Well done, man.
Cheers. We were drifting for about 45 minutes on the same drift with nothing with the bait, so I decided to put the jig down. Got the Ocean's Legacy 170 gram long contact thing, with some 5.0 assist hooks. Second drop down, got the biggest baldy I've ever caught in my life and that I've ever seen. So that's another one to the bag.
Okay, so that's it. That's a day for us. We've had a pretty good day. We've caught a couple of good jewies and a couple of good baldies. So we lost 2 cracking fish. Both Regan and myself lost a fish each. That was, you know, that's the man Jew. It was a big fish. But anyway, cracker day. It's calmed off quite nice, as you can see. It's a little bit choppy this morning. Last fish we caught was with the old HP tackle bait jig. 305 gram because we couldn't hold bottom. There was a bit of a northerly drift, so the current was going one way, wind was going the other. We struggled all day to hold bottom, but yeah, it was a cracker day. We'll show you the esky, the Logic fish bag. Pretty cool looking bag. Couple nice baldies, couple nice pinkies. I'm sorry, couple nice baldies, couple nice jewies. Doesn't get any better than that. Anyway, so we're going to head in. When we get in, we'll show you what we did with these coil plug, these coil harness connectors, and mate, it was worth the muck around this morning. Yeah, 2 hours, cost us 2 hours to get the boat going and that sort of thing. But hey, we got out here, we caught some fish, cracker day. So yeah, see you on land. Okay, so we're back home. Had a crack a day. Got some good fish. I'm just going to give you guys a quick rundown on what we found and what happened to this engine this morning. So rewind back a week. We were up in Exmouth, and then me and Sharon were out trolling for some squid, and then it had a bit of an intermittent miss, like it would miss and then it would come good and miss, come good. Spoke to my boat mechanic, and he said that it could be a few things, but it could just be bad fuel. Up north, yeah, you know, you do get bad fuel. So we just dismissed it. I went back to the back to our house, ran it, and it ran fine. So we thought, oh, okay, no worries. This morning we put it in the water, got to went out the doors of a cart, got to about 2 mile out, and then it missed, and the miss was there. Didn't come and go. It was just there. It was just a constant miss. So we turned around and came back. On the way back, I'm thinking all sorts of stuff. I was pretty confident that it was a coil pack that was failing, because we thought once it got hot, coil packs do fail when they get hot. What it ended up being is we got back, we pulled all the plugs out, looked for a plug that wasn't firing. Thought it might be, thought we might be able to see that. All the plugs looked like they were firing. We found one of the harness connectors that plug into the coil pack was the problem. So we had a look at the pins. One of the pins were quite black, and they were spread open. So basically, as you know, this is not a brand new motor. This motor's done 2,000 hours. Now they get serviced roughly every 100 hours. So you can imagine those plugs have been in and out quite a few times, and unplugging and plugging the connectors on obviously is going to cause an issue. So you know, we've done about probably 60 hours in this motor now, and it's been fine, had no issues with it, even though it's a high, well, it's not really a high hour motor, but it's not a brand new motor. But I suppose you are going to have little things that may fail. You know, when you buy a second-hand outboard. In saying that, we're stoked with this outboard. This is a great motor. Like, it runs good, apart from this morning, but it generally runs good. Pretty good on fuel. You are going to have, you are going to expect little issues when I've done a few hours, but at the end of the day, it ended up being an easy fix. So I just got my test light, just squeezed the pins up a little bit, reconnected it, and it's fine. So that's all that was wrong this morning. Cost us about 2.5 hours. Yeah, it was pretty frustrating, I could tell you. But we came back. I noticed that, if you touch that plug, move the plug a little bit, it would run good. Let go of it, it would miss. Touch it, it would run good. So yeah, we're just fortunate that we're able to get back on the water. But obviously, when you are mucking around with high-ish hour motors, you are going to have those little issues. Doesn't hurt to get in there and have a bit of a look, move some wiring around, and see how you go. But that's all it was this morning. Just a harness connected problem. So obviously the motor's still under warranty, so I think we're going to end up replacing all the coil plugs, like the coil harness connectors, and we'll eradicate that problem. But fortunately, it was nothing major. This was the coil plug here that we had the issue with. So I'll unplug it, and you'll see that the pins are quite black, pretty dirty. So there's obviously an issue there, potential issue down the track. So we're gonna get some new harness connectors and replace them. So yeah, but overall we're lucky to get back out of the water. Had a good day, got some good fish, and she ran beautiful once we fixed it up. So I hope you like the video. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Cheers.